All right, bringing us back into the second hour and a half. Shut up, music. There we go. All right. Throw on. Did you just make a fart sound with your mouth?
No.
What?
What a great song. What a great. Fucking hell. I actually thought it was Mittens, to be honest.
No, I'd be
Alright.
making duck noises.
So, coming back from the break, again, you guys hear, come one, come all!
To the firefly
Ceremony!
ball!
Oh my god.
Sorry.
It's just somebody yelling about a ceremony. You see the hustle and bustle now. It's kind of like chaotic. Everyone's kind of scrambling now to get to the middle of the town. You guys can follow the crowd if you'd wish.
Shall we see what all this is about?
If it is same ceremony that took Vora's mother, maybe we should go.
Agreed.
Absolutely. Keep a low profile. I don't want anyone noticing us. She says that she,
Hunts down a bit.
she like whips out her regal cape and just kind of displays it proudly and noticing Gotho.
Gotho will not be an 8-foot-tall bear
She
man.
just
then.
goes, forget it. Forget I said anything at all.
You guys both have crowns of flowers, don't forget. So.
You guys quickly follow the crowd. You find yourselves like walking for a couple of moments, but there we go. Eventually catch up to most of the crowd, where the man is still just come, and he's now ringing a bell that's standing in the middle. You can see this elevated stone platform amidst this massive town square, very literal square. People are filing in from both sides of both north, west, and east, and you guys are in the southern area of the square. You can see them slowly milling in a circle. You see two people on top of the stone. The raised stone in the middle of the market square. One of them you recognize as the guard that you had just spoken to, Reg. There is another man, the man ringing the bell, and there's a man that looks to be in almost like a deep gray-looking armor, as if it's steel, but it's been painted or something has been done to the metal. Huge shoulder pads of plate, a large greatsword on his back, and a large shield, almost the exact same as the crest of the town, and to match as well, a large gilded lion on the front of his chest, standing there.
Is his name Marcus?
No idea. Silver hair.
Perception check.
Silver hair.
Extreme perception check.
Name tag.
Almost like a silvery white quality to his
My
hair.
name is.
Fuck.
Hello, my name is Marcus. I'll be your bad guy this evening.
I fucking hate you.
I'm sorry.
Again, you can see like over the tufts of his armor, like beautiful like red silk, kind of inlaying in the hood area of his armor. He's just standing there, kind of hand on hip, looking at the two men, the man and the woman, Reg, and another woman that you can't see. She's wearing like a very common dress, and like as the crowd starts to quiet down, the man ringing the bells, come! Right. Ceremony for being an outstanding citizen, working the hardest, the reward to work. He points to the man next to him in the armor and the silver hair. In King Gray's castle, we Reg the guard, and everyone starts to, like, a huge round of applause. Probably met him a couple hundred times. You guys have to, like, clap a moment as, like, somebody looks at you.
I know Reg. Like, he was cool enough. We paid him.
And Amelia the farmer, who has brought many a bundle of wheat and many a bundle of corn. It's the only thing this town grows. Same with pumpkins.
I was gonna say corn.
Into our town. King Gray has chosen them as the finest citizens, and they are to come work in the castle. Please remember them.
Oh,
And
this is gonna get fucked up. Isn't
We
it?
will have the ceremony for them tonight to celebrate their new job. And you can see, like, Reg... actually, give me a perception check, rather. Is everyone a thunderous applause?
Fucking
Thunderous
mittens.
I'm not
Like science
clapping.
fiction,
I'm not clapping at this
Fuck
point.
this shit.
Okay.
They're gonna go get like made into people soup or something.
Yeah, right here.
They're going to be part of his royal mannequin collection.
Oh God.
Exactly.
Paralysis
They're
spells.
terrible, man.
Shut up, Jay.
You
know
notice
you're-
you notice really
Shut
quickly,
up, Jay.
Gotho. Although you're not very good at reading most facial expressions, you can see Reg. Although he looks sour at the
Actually
gate.
proficient in insight.
The irony, the fucking irony.
Yeah.
He looks angry. Is the best you can tell. Like Forrest made the same face once or twice, the furrowed brows, sour look in his mouth, and
Just once.
little more sour than he was at the gate. As you see King Gray kind of
Like,
pats
oh
him on
fuck,
the
I'm
back.
gonna die sour, or like,
Yeah.
You can't tell.
that's right, I rolled a 4.
He kind of
Yeah.
King Gray pats him on the back and kind of puts his arm around what you guys know as Amelia, and the crowd rather still thunderous applause now as they're all cheering. You can see the outer edges, they all start to kind of filter away.
So the king is there, but he's in like full plate armor.
And again, you can see like the great sword, the shield, and the lion exactly the same as the crest.
Does he have a procession of like a bunch of guards with him, or?
Yeah, you see like as the crowd filters away from the north section, there are like 1 or 2 guards kind of lazily like moping about. They don't really seem too kind of enthralled with the idea of like protecting him right now. It doesn't seem like they've done this 100 times and nothing's ever happened. Why would anything happen now?
not like,
Whatever.
why would we protect that guy?
It's
but
the
nothing's ever
fucking
happened, so-
ceremony. Like, like, let's go drink. And the crowd starts to thin as well. Fora, roll me a perception check really quick.
Oh, geez, Dad.
Okay.
It's an 8 if that counts.
Wait, why is it an 8?
Why is it?
I have 2 to plus
Oh, yeah, because of your... Oh,
unless you
shit.
want to give me advantage.
No,
it's
we
already-
actually...
It's already factoring in a +3, isn't it?
No, because she, with her bardic expertise, I think it is. Yeah, she gets a +2 to
for some
perception and
reason-
survival.
and survival, but we can't add it for
Yeah,
some reason.
we can't double the
Real
proficiency.
weird, yeah.
It's fucked up. Fucked up, man. Anyways,
Unless it makes a difference.
yeah, look, kind of scanning around the crowd. Seems like everyone's filtering out in a usual manner. They're all just kind of used to it, going back to their own homes and abodes and wherever they work. You guys are left with like not an empty square, but there's very, very few people compared to how many there just was. You could probably number them in about the 1,000 or 2,000, and it's about a couple hundred, maybe 50 people now. What do you guys want to do?
I want to give a really loud, gruff shout, but I kind of want to do one of these. Marcus! See if anybody like
See
looks
if anyone
up.
turns their head.
You see like
Exactly.
5 people turn their head immediately, like, and then just like they just continue
It's a
on.
popular name.
Like they're like, as in like, what the fuck is this little man yelling
Oh,
about?
okay.
Yeah.
But not one guy that's like, they called me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see 4 people immediately run.
Just run.
Okay, so you guys are in the middle of town.
It's
It's becoming night. Quite
Where
soon.
did he
at the conclusion of the ceremony, are they
Yeah.
like? I'm looking to see where
North.
Amelia and Reg are.
Yeah.
Like, are they walking away immediately?
Yeah, they're walking with the king, and you guys can see there's a road directly across from you, opposite of the square, that leads up, and there's a beautiful castle at the end of that road, and they're just walking down that road. You see the 2 guards; they start to file in behind them, and
Are there like gates along this road? Is it well protected, or is it something where people just seem to be allowed to kind of walk along that road?
no, there's houses, there's
Okay.
shops and everything. You can tell from this distance, like up at the castle, there is a large gate.
Okay. But we could follow them at least up to the castle without being like, "Hey, who are you?" Like, okay.
All
How
right.
many- How many guards are
I'm-
surrounding Reg at the moment?
You see 2, and then about like 20 feet down, another 2 follow.
Okay. But as they're starting to walk away, like before they even get too far, can I like accelerate my walking speed to kind of try and catch up with them?
Catch up or like tail.
Well, like tail pretty close behind them, and
Okay.
because I want to get within speaking distance of Reg. I'm just not sure if there's like, I don't know if there's like a bunch of guards like keeping us at bay, or if I can just walk.
No,
over.
yeah, you can, yeah. You guys see Gotho take off. Are you guys following?
Yeah, but Randall is at least at a discreet distance, a
Okay,
good
so it's
15,
Laura.
20 feet back, kind of like
Yep.
walking along.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of quickly catch up, and you can hear the guards. They're speaking about something, but you can't really discern what it's all about. They just seem to be almost lazily walking by, kind of behind Gray and now Amelia and Reg. You're like
Did we?
10, no, I'd say 20 feet from them. There's a couple of guards in front of you.
Did we hear the name of the other guard at the front gate?
No.
Okay.
I thought.
You didn't.
No,
It was just
no.
Reg.
The one guy that was doing all the talking talked to a guy named Reg, and he
Right.
it was Reg.
All right. So
Yeah.
Gotho just says Reg, and Gotho stops moving as he says it.
He kind of like waves and continues walking.
Gotho's holding out his hand like he has something for him.
Liege. You see, like, Gray just kind of looks, kind of shrugs for a moment. You hear, like, a couple, or you see them exchange words for a moment, and Reg kind of walks to guard, breaks, and he walks over to you. Well, what do you have outstretched for him?
Well, Gotho's got his hand closed, so we can't see it.
Okay.
But when he gets close enough, he just opens
Right.
it, and he just, like Gotho says, "Other guard said this was for you," and he opens his hand and has 3 gold pieces.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Palace life. Beach shitting in the street. And
You
kinda-
look unhappy.
Can't say more. Gotta go. And kind of turns around, grabs the gold from you, and quickly, like, you see the guards now are like eyeing you, and quickly falls back in line and catches up to the king. Roll me a perception check.
Do you
Like-
see anyone who
Can
looks like Marcus Randall? Or like you would be named Marcus?
Okay. You catch eyes momentarily with the king, and then quickly just go look for Fora and Randall. You guys are a little bit behind, so you find them just kind of like peering around a small pillar in front of a shop, looking at what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, as the other 2 are catching up, Gotho turns around and just kind of looks back.
What did he say?
He is not happy to be in palace. He will not say it, but Gotho can see it. Palace is hiding something.
We have to follow them. We have to keep going.
Well, we know where they are going. If we follow now, we could get caught quite easily. Perhaps you and me in the dead of night grab one of those longboats.
I'm listening.
Sorry.
It's probably a movie reference.
It's a massive movie reference. Anyway, the dead of night, we can sneak in a lot easier, I believe. Especially with...
Pirates of the Caribbean.
It was actually El Dorado, but never mind.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Neither have I.
I actually
Anyway,
just recently watched it, so I was like, that's okay.
you and me in the dead of night. Anyway, it'd be a lot easier to get Gotho in there as well. Or we could all try to parade in there right now in the light of day.
No, I like your idea because it's not easy to parade Gotho anywhere.
Gotho can get in a different way.
What do you
Perhaps
think?
breaking down a door?
Don't
Gotho
give him ideas.
Gotho just looks straight at the wall.
Not breaking down a wall, Gotho. Oh, you want to climb it?
Mm-hmm.
With what?
His bare hands. I mean,
Gotho is a very good climber.
that's-
Gotho is a very... Okay, well,
Or Gotho
if you
can
think you can do it.
Gotho can throw little man over that wall too.
Oh, throw away, big fella, throw away.
I would pay to see this.
Really? You think others would pay?
No. Well,
Just you.
depending on the time of day, maybe. But listen, I like your idea, Randall. I think we should wait. When does the sun set in this place?
It tells me
Setting.
nothing.
When the sun reaches the trees, it will get dark.
Feels like it's taking forever, though.
No, it's setting right now.
It's like it's actively
Staring at it.
There's
Why
a
is it
shadow
not
slowly
going down?
passing across the city, coming towards.
Why
us.
is it not going down?
Listen, Fora is very impatient, okay?
Yeah, no. You can like when you guys arrived, it was kind of becoming nighttime, and now like you can see the sun is slowly beginning to crest over the hills, but it's still casting a nice purple-pink glow over the city.
All right. What say we go to the tavern? We find a tavern and we wait.
That's a good fucking idea.
And then we make our move. What do you say, Gotho?
Gotho will watch.
Okay.
To
Watch
see when guards
us
come
drink
and
at the
go.
tavern? Or...
Gotho stays here.
Oh, gotcha.
Guards come and go
How...
at same time every night in every human city. Humans are dumb.
You got that right.
That's for damn sure. Okay. So, do you want to just wait out here and try and figure out their schedule, or
Gotho moves. Can you describe the layout in front of like the entrance of the castle?
Yeah, it's the castle gates, and then it's just this long road that leads directly into the center of the town. There are shops and stalls and everything along the way, but it's are you looking for places to hide, like a small post to kind of take up?
I'm wondering what's off to the sides of the road.
Yeah.
Is there like wide open fields? Is it
No,
elevated
it's
at
all buildings. There are small like homes, people's homes with porches that you could kind of take up on a corner. There's like a small church about a couple streets down with a belfry tower up top that you could perch at. You could get up on top of one of the roofs. Like many of the shops and homes, they have like kind of like the classic saloon where it's the awning, but there's like a sign above on top that you could peek over on top of the awning.
Gotho's just gonna look. Gotho's just gonna look for anything. Probably, I don't know, within a couple of 100 feet of the front of the entrance.
Yeah.
Just like an open field spot or somewhere where there's no obstructions of any kind, and just sit there cross-legged.
Okay. Sorry, what one more time? It's where are you sitting? Sorry.
A couple of 100 feet in front of the entrance.
Okay, yeah.
Where I can face the castle with no obstructions.
Okay.
And just sit there cross-legged, and he looks like he's in a monk meditative stance, but his eyes are open, and he's just watching the front of the castle.
Okay. Yeah, you can quickly take up. You find like a small alley, kind of wedged between two shops. It seems like one is a leather worker, the other one maybe a novice blacksmith. You don't hear the familiar ting 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 a bit, but you can kind of peek over the porch. There's a small like wooden log that you can just drag out, sit down, and peek around the porch of it and watch completely unobstructed. You see like the small battalion of guards kind of standing on top, and the gate like is almost ominous looking. There are like gargoyles pinned on 4 different points in front of the castle. There are guards kind of leaning over and examining down below. You see them pass every 5 to 10 minutes. They do a quick check, and then you see them go to the opposite side and check in as well. The guards out front are relieved hourly. There are 6 guards on each side, and they all shuffle inwards and are replaced by another 6 guards. You can see the armor and the clothes that they're wearing are color coded. Like the first is they're wearing like red linen, the second group is blue, and the third group is yellow. And they seem to just shuffle in every hour. I'd say like you spend like 2 hours there.
However long the other 2 are at the tavern, Gotho sits there and memorizes as much of this guard patrol pattern as he can.
Yeah, so you take as much time as you need. And you two, what do you guys are going to the tavern?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because you have to ask a couple people where it is, not really being like the most easily found thing. You walk up, looks like a squat establishment, like it's pretty run down. You can hear like what almost seems like a bar fight happening on the inside. There's yelling, there's a smash, and or two. As you open the door, you just realize like it's 2 men like just arm wrestling, and there's like 5 men around them just kind of goading them on. You can see money being thrown onto the table as he's like, and then like the other man kind of pushes him back, and it seems to go on for like a moment or two. There's a woman walking around serving beer, and she's kind of delicately placing it on the tables. And you guys walk into the middle of the tavern. You guys just want to find a seat?
I want to see who wins this
Yeah,
arm
me
wrestling.
too.
Okay.
Forrest
All right.
went-
Yeah. You see
You
like
had me at.
you kind of like nudge two people aside, and you see like this really burly man, kind of black skin, and just his eyes like almost popping out of his skull, just sitting there. He's kind of swaying. There's a smaller man, but you can tell by like the apron, he's a blacksmith. He's got his tools by his side. His muscles, biceps just bulging at this point, and they kind of just seem like eternally locked. Like kind of pushes one down, and then kind of off to the right, and then finally the larger man with the black skin, he just slams down the other man's hand. It like you can see the wood buckles as it's slammed down, and the man just stands up, huge uproar. His money's just being thrown at him, and you see like a couple people exchanging as you behind you. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Igor's Tavern. It is good to see you, Fora, Randall.
With Igor!
Thank you so
Fucking
much.
hey,
It is so
Randall.
good to see you again, my friends. How have you
Igor,
been?
you must call me Randy, please.
Randy, Randall. I like it, my friend. It is so good.
We need cherryweed, my friend. This Fora is out.
Do you sell cherryweed here, Igor?
You must know someone that has cherryweed.
Igor does not partake, but
I'm not saying you do. I'm just asking.
Igor, it is genuinely good to see you again, though. I have a question. For
yes,
you.
Fora. What may I do?
We are,
Anything for you?
We are looking for someone by the name of Marcus. Does that ring any bells?
No, my friend, I do not have any Marcus that comes into this tavern. I do not catch many names, though. As for the cherryweed, kind of like goes back over the counter, leans, kind of small
You
pinch.
sly devil.
Igor knows what his customers like, my friends.
You also know your customers, it would seem.
Indeed. Appreciate it, Igor. Thank you. Two yards of ale, please.
Ale, or do you want the mead?
Yeah.
It is new specialty Igor is trying. Good mead, rich with hops from surrounding town.
I trust your suggestion, then.
Very well. I will get you the finest wench. She
I will
be-
take your finest wench and another. Ha ha! Boom!
Ha, my friend, Randy Randall.
That's
You never
wordplay
change.
right there, my
Yes,
friend.
of course.
And wordplay is foreplay.
This
Of course,
is true.
Igor has heard
Oh.
this. It is what Igor cannot talk about those things, not in front of many people. Anyways, please sit down. Is there anything
Absolutely.
else Igor can help with? Do you need any supplies? Anything?
Who is the gentleman who just won the arm wrestle over there?
The big
Oh.
bloke.
Do not know. I do not have names. Like I said, you're only your best customers. You're always stopping by, just as if you love Igor's Tavern. There
We
is
do.
man.
We always find ourselves here somehow.
It is crazy, huh?
Lean
Small
over for a
world,
light.
Igor says.
Right. Well, let's have a seat, Randall.
Yes, please. Vench will be with you. Vench! Hurry up!
I've never seen this wench.
Oh, Igor has brought other wench. This is not lady with barefoot, but a small one. Her name is Igor does not remember, honestly. She
Of course, in
is
this
a
case,
woman.
yes, no names, I understand.
She just started working today. I am paying her. I am paying her 1 gold a day. Can you believe it?
I
Robbery!
can actually.
Do not say that out loud, though. Yes,
I'm sorry, I don't believe it.
Mom is the word.
yes.
Exactly.
What mom?
Speaking
mom
of
is
mums, we're
Ava.
looking for hers, but you knew that, didn't you?
No.
You didn't.
What,
Boy,
Igor?
Apparently, there's a tiger. The bear has come alive! Delphin, watch out!
My cloak is talking.
If it's not too much to trouble you for one more question,
Yes, my friend.
what happens in the castle? Do they really scrub floors when they are selected?
Well, of course, the castle needs floors to be scrubbed, I assume. Do you mean the ceremony?
Yes, the ceremony. What is that all about? They seem awfully worried to be going up there to work in the palace.
It is a
Igor.
great honor, but whose honor exactly?
Perhaps Gray's. Perhaps King Gray's honor. Igor does not know. He has only been here a short while, but in the 2 weeks I have been here... You're right, they do not seem happy. It is suspicious. Where is Gotho, by the way? Where is Big Man?
He's about. He's keeping an eye on
he's in
the
city.
place.
Igor was worried.
Oh, no,
Gotho.
he is all right.
Oh.
Have
He
you
can
seen
take care
him?
of himself.
There is nothing that could get Gotho.
He looks
That
like a
is true.
bear now.
Maybe except for old Igor, eh? Gotho and I will have to do the, what do you...
Except for Igor, of course.
What is
You
the-
should be alone.
I'm not sure what you mean,
He's
friends.
got
But,
a
with
bear
the-
on his head.
a bear? Oh.
Uh-huh.
What?
he has a bear for a head, he does.
Yes, he looks very menacing. We're very proud.
My friends, Randy, you tell amazing jokes for your everly bard. Igor
It's
loves
true.
it. He loves it. No, please sit. Enjoy the meat. Vench! I will go find Vench. Maybe this new one, she will be fired if she does not get your meat. It is
Thank
the
you,
special. And be blessed. He walks away.
All right. If we're not able to get in through the front way, say there's too many guards, what have you, how are we going to get into the castle? I believe that there's dire need to save your mother. My vision from Yondala.
This is where we are supposed to be, though. I am 100% convinced now.
In the tavern.
No, not just in the tavern, but because
Oh.
Igor is here. That means there are things happening. Wherever,
Right you are.
wherever Igor is, that is where we must be. So this is where we are. This is where we are. I know it. I can feel it in my heart right now. I'm nervous. Can you tell I'm nervous? Does it look like I'm nervous? Because I'm nervous.
You're not nervous a bit. You're going to be fine.
Okay. All right.
So just have some cherry weed. Have some cherry weed. Take the edge off.
Yes,
Sit here for a few moments.
Right. You're quite right. Okay.
We'll nip on back, grab Gotho, and then, worst comes to worst, I'll find my way through the shit pipe out back, and I'll get in that way.
Con saves from both of you, by the way.
The sewaging
Oh,
is
shit.
rough business.
The fucking sewage. Oh my god. For a moment, before you almost coughed.
Mine's a 15 though. It's
Oh.
a 15.
Oh, it is fucking. You still almost cough. Like I said, almost. Bringing it back
That's-
to Igor, or not Igor. Sorry, I meant Gotho, but you go real quick, or whatever you want to say.
That's worst case scenario. I can squeeze. I'm a small fella. Not where it counts. Ha ha! Boom. But seriously, I can squeeze through a very small pipe, and if we can find where the sewage comes out of the castle, I can get inside. At this point,
You have a stronger stomach than me, my friend.
oh, if it is to serve Yondala and save your mother and kill Marcus all in the same blow, then I would swim through a mile of shit.
Sentiment is appreciated.
No problem.
Oh, did you do your? Oh yeah, your con save. Damn! Old Miss Wing, what's up?
So yeah.
Gotho, there's a couple of moments where like the guards, there seems to be like a small commotion, where like you see the right hand side of the six of them, they quickly like turn inwards and they go in, and they're quickly replaced by a different color of guards, and they're all just kind of like standing there nervously shifting. You see them all like, kind of exchanging glances with one another, and now like as it gets darker and darker, like torches are being lit along the walls. There's like a small boy you see running by. Some people sitting on their porches, including the one that like you're sitting next to. There's just a man, kind of looks down at you a moment and then goes back about his business. They all flip him like a copper coin as he runs by, little boy, and lights a torch outside their home. Roll me a perception check. Okay.
There we go.
As the boy is running by, lighting the torch, he gets a little closer. You see him like drop the torch, and at the exact same time, you hear a blood-curdling scream ring out from inside of the castle. The guards like immediately like swivel, and then kind of you see the grip on their halberds kind of lock tighter. They stare out, just almost unblinking, and the boy like picks up the torch and begins to like somberly walk and light more torches.
I'm seeing the kid with the torch at the palace or near me?
He's
or
like
where is-
near you. He's couple of feet in front of you walking along, but you see him drop the torch at the same time as like this loud shriek, this blood-curdling scream comes from the inner palace or castle courtyard.
This is about to be the creepiest looking thing that has ever happened in a D&D campaign.
Oh, God.
But Gotho turns to the boy with 8 feet tall, bare head, glowing red eye in the middle of the nighttime. Hey. To try and get the kid's attention.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Who is screaming at castle?
I don't know. Seems like
this
trembling, fucking shaking the torch in his hand, like looking up at you.
Well, I'm sitting down, but I'm probably still taller than him.
Yeah, you're fucked on taller than him, yeah.
Does this happen all the time?
Yes.
Screaming every night?
No.
No?
No. No.
Yes or no?
No.
Gotho takes out he takes out like 5 gold pieces.
God damn it!
He shows them to the kid and
Blown
says,
our fortune.
I know.
I know, I'm spending all our money.
On a kid. No.
You can walk in castle and guards will not care, will they?
Yes. No, nobody goes in the castle.
Wait, did he just agree with me and then disagree with me?
He said, it was saying, yes, that someone will care.
Okay. Is there any other way into this castle? Huh?
No.
This is the only entrance.
Yes.
People who work in castle, do they ever come out?
As you say that, there's like the man on the balcony. Hey! Leave the boy alone! Come on, man! He's gonna shit his pants! He already did. Never mind. Leave the boy alone. Get off my... Just staring at you, kind of like you see one of the 2 guards kind of looking down the road now at you. And the boy just, no, nobody goes in. Except for the two. And fucking, he just starts to fucking run away. As now the old man is, come on! Get out of here!
Gotho stands up. I'm gonna stand up and walk like I'm leaving his property.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get around the corner out of line of sight, just sit back down and keep watching.
Okay, so roll me a stealth check.
Whatever balcony he's standing on, I'll just like hang my head and walk away.
Roll me a stealth check.
Walk around the corner and sit back down right around the corner.
With advantage?
It's nighttime. I can see and he can't.
With advantage?
He kind of leans over. Get out of here!
Okay, I'll walk walk even farther around the corner. And then sit down.
God!
Wait, does his balcony wrap all the way around his house?
No, it's but he can lean over and see around the corner of his house. And you hear him now yell for the guards, and you see 3 of them kind of break into a jog towards you. What are you gonna do?
Bail.
Okay, all right. You fucking running.
Just walk quickly enough to hopefully not cause a commotion, but walk off his property.
Okay, yeah. You kind of begin to walk. As you glance behind, you can see the 3 of them are still kind of jogging towards you. Are you still just trying not to cause any attention, just walking, or?
Actually, is there a fence or a perimeter around this place? I mean, it's a walled city.
No,
right?
Around the city, yes, there is a wall, yes.
Okay, so the area where I'm standing, is there any wide, large open lots?
No, it's covered in houses, and where you were, if this is the road, you were like directly on the side of the road, just kind of peering around somebody's porch.
Okay.
I assume, are you like walking towards the market square again? Like,
I'm walking off his property.
Okay.
Onto like the next property, and then immediately sitting back down in the meditation stance.
Okay. Hi, cat. Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or
No, he's just sitting down wide open. Just
you hear
like
the jostle of like chainmail come up out of breath. You can see the man like still leaning over, just kind of fucking. What the fuck is this man doing? Guards! This man! He's disturbing the peace. And one of the guards slowly walks up, kind of. Hold on. Sir. Can you take off the hood, please? Pull it off.
He pulls back the hood, but then he goes back to hanging his head and closing his eyes.
You can't be here. He's asked you to leave. Do you have a place in the city to go?
Well, I moved off his property though, so I'm standing in the next lot.
It's not like massive like farm plots. Like you literally walked like a foot onto the other side of the house. Like
okay.
Like again, all the houses are. You were in an alley, like I said, you were in an alley. So like you're just on the other side of it.
Right.
And he's asked you to leave. Do you have anywhere to go? Please don't disturb the peace.
He is disturbing my peace.
What?
And then he goes back. And then he just
give me an intimidation check.
You better get
Holy shit.
Sir, he's no longer on your land. There's no peace to be disturbed. And you see the man like, what the fuck? I'll remember you. And just fucking walks off his balcony. You see the guards.
Most people do.
Be blessed. Please, just don't cause any trouble. And like,
he's gonna look up at them, accentuate the glowing red eye, and just say, "Goliath must spend 2 hours." And then he just hangs his head, and he's doing this very stereotypical "I'm a monk and I'm meditating" stance, and he goes, "Goliath must have 2 hours," and he just sits back down, and just looks at the floor.
2 hours. Okay, like you hear him walk away. What you don't see is like as the other two guards that were walking away, they like quickly exchange words, and they fucking nudge him in the ribs for being such a pussy, and they just walk back up to the castle. The other man, like, still just fucking looking down at you almost, trying not to make it apparent now. Back at the tavern, what are you guys talking about? What are you guys doing? You guys have your mead, by the way.
Are you kidding me?
Listen.
Horse riding is amazing. And this is coming from somebody that grew up on a ship.
Horses are some of my best friends. Randy.
I know, this is fine. I ride my friends all the time. Ha ha! Boom! But seriously, you've never been on a horse. Good times.
The horses just don't appeal to me. If you can walk, why ride a horse? What's the point? You're going to
faster. It's faster. So
but you are hurting the horse.
You're not hurting the horse. It's fine.
You're hurting the...
It's what they want to do.
What time is it?
I don't even know. What time is it? Igor! Igor!
Hello, my friends. Yes. What can I help you with? Jeez.
Do you have the time?
My friend, it is probably 2 a.m. You've been drinking for hours.
Why?
I see the new wench.
We've been arguing about a horse for an hour. Oh my God.
It's true. You should have stopped arguing a while ago. You've wasted valuable time. Now.
Okay.
Randall tries to stand up at this point. We should go. We should go find the shit pipe.
We need to go.
And Gotho. Find Gotho.
I thought you were talking about Gotho for a second.
No, Gotho's not a shit pipe. I'm the shit pipe that fits into the castle. We'll get there. We're going to figure this out. But let's go see what Gotho's figured out.
Igor, thank you so much. How much do we owe you for the drinks?
My friends, it is 3 gold for how was the mead? Was it good?
Yes.
Quite strong, I must say.
It worked very well.
Igor lied. There is no hops around here. It is mix of cranberries and...
I was going to say, isn't mead made with honey?
Yes, it is crazy thing. Igor has no idea how the fuck it is made. He bought it across town. Ha ha ha! Anyways, my friends, just 3 gold for the mix.
Absolutely. Here you are.
Thank you so much for the business, my friends.
Did you just pay my bill? That's so nice of you. Thank you.
I'm a generous lady. All right, out we go. Igor, thank you. Can you point us in the direction of the castle, please?
My
Just
friends,
the main gate. The
it
main
is,
gate.
down to the market square, and then right. Go north. You will see it. It is big, and you can see it from here. It is right there.
Okay.
It's true.
Okay, Ford tries to get up.
Everything is big when you're my size.
It is
You know
true,
what
my
I mean?
friend.
Ha!
Everything's swimming a little bit. Randall, I'm just gonna lean on you a little bit, okay?
That's fine. Lean away, my dear. He just collapses under her weight. Just like, he just does not realize.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was my fault. Not yours. Not yours. It's fine. I can take it.
Okay. Let's go.
All right.
Up we go.
It is fine, Gotho, and then that sewage pipe. I'll get in there.
Gotho, have you made your way back at all, or?
He's moved back to where he could sort of see the front of the castle, but no longer sitting there observing. I think I watched him for 5 hours straight or 6 hours straight. I've probably memorized their pattern well enough.
Yeah.
So now I'm just staying close enough that when the other two come back, I can see them.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of go back to a point where you remember the guards falling in line, the second set of guards. And you hear behind you in the market square now these two ruffians just arguing back and forth about whatever it may be, stumbling through. They're about 30 feet back from you.
You're talking to us.
Roll perception checks.
Everybody?
Everybody?
Both of you two, the drunken ruffians.
Oh, we're okay. So we are
with disadvantage rather, because you guys are drunk.
Oh, come on!
You little dark. You guys have had a little bit too much. Can't quite see Igor, but Gotho. Why the fuck have I mixed you guys up today? First it's fucking Jody and Randall. Anyways,
happens.
It
happens
to the best.
Around here. I don't think they use.
We're gonna ride a horse. It's gonna happen.
I don't want to ride a horse, Randall. That's my point.
Stop.
Is that a bear?
So much noise.
What the fuck is happening?
It's you.
Oh, Gotho. I thought it was a giant bear man come to take me away.
Well, that too.
You have been drinking.
It's tavern. What have we been drinking?
Maybe more like.
That just dumps water on both of their heads.
Sobers you up a little, but that mead was some heavy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I am just cold and drunk.
Gotho, do you like mead? Also, have you seen a shit pipe?
No, and no.
That's 2 no's. I need a yes. Anything. We need some good news. What have you found out?
Gotho knows when guards come and go. They have 3 groups. Gotho does not know the word. Every hour, new group. They have guards on top of wall too.
A shit pipe.
When guards change, guards on top of wall go and check other side. We have about 2 or 3 minutes. We could climb during that time.
Oh God.
Going in through front door is not possible. New guards come back too soon.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Let's go climb.
Let's climb. It sounds like a plan. Let's climb. You thought this through, right? We trust you, Gotho.
Gotho does not do the thinking.
Shit. Perhaps we should find a shit pipe. I don't know. I really feel like crawling through a shit pipe.
Listen.
I think it's just a good idea.
Satisfy your shit pipe desires.
Everybody should satisfy their shit pipe desires. I'm telling you.
Gotho does not fit well in small spaces.
That's the thing. And then I unlock the door and you're in.
I've got an idea. Why don't we
Unlock what door?
The door, one big enough for you.
The giant front gate.
That could work. I'm sorry.
Giant front gate is open and guarded by 6 men.
Well, we'll just create a diversion. I'll light something on fire. Let's do this.
Yes, great idea, Randall.
Hang on, quick. Let's get some kindling. Let's set this barn on fire.
Also,
That's a horrible idea.
Hey, you're right. There's horses in there.
There's horses.
Let's ride them out first.
there are
Yes.
people screaming inside the castle. Guards are nervous, and people who go into castle to work never come out.
That's a lot of information you could have said a minute back, but okay.
Also, we put Jay to sleep.
No, I'm writing.
Oh, okay.
Jay, wake up!
I'm taking notes. Don't worry.
Jay, wake up. I want to crawl through a shit pipe, Jay.
Come on, Jay.
Hey, take notes,
You
Jay.
guys can
Come
do
on, bud.
whatever you want to do.
My mom doesn't like when I say shit, so just call it a poop pipe,
Oh
please.
my god.
Can we crawl through a poo pipe, Jay? Is that a dex check?
Can you let Daddy crawl through my poop pipe?
The infamous line. You can certainly try.
You can certainly try.
Okay. Let's create a distraction for Gothel.
Absolutely. Are you sure you don't want to ride a horse?
I am quite positive.
All right, I'll do it then.
So we're doing this, right?
We're doing this.
All right.
Gotho can make a distraction like no other.
Oh, no. I've got the distraction down. You guys get inside. I'll meet you there.
But what about your shit pipe crawling, Randall?
I'll crawl through a shit pipe and meet you there. It'll be fantastic.
Randall, is there a barn nearby? Like there is a barn nearby, right?
No, there's no barn.
There's
nearby.
not a barn
You're
like
in
a
the,
stable
you're in the
nearby?
middle of a fucking
There's
town.
There's not a stable nearby, really?
No.
Like, there's no
The
stable.
castle itself doesn't have like a
I know
stable.
there's not like a stable right there for
If
guards.
there was
or
a stable, there'd be one inside.
God
the
damn it! So I have to
castle.
crawl.
Have
I
you
got
never
this.
played Skyrim? The stable.
Yeah. Okay, we'll base everything on Skyrim.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, so trying to find the nearest stable.
You can find
I
a
guess.
stable. Okay, give me.
Is there one? So is the nearest one inside the wall?
Give me an investigation check.
All right. I'm
With
also in this
disadvantage.
investigation looking for a shit pipe.
Okay. You guys
So-
are in the market square still, so
Well, I'm gonna look around. I'm not just gonna be like, I don't see a shit pipe.
I mean, there's gonna be
like,
plenty of shit.
Here in the market square, you said there was a blacksmith that I passed earlier, right?
Yeah, like at the beginning of the city, you guys have come north into the market square, right? So
But when
the
I
market
was
square's
sitting there
directly-
When he
scoping out,
was sitting-
Oh yeah, but
you
it was
said there
closed.
like a
You-
different apprentice blacksmith,
yeah,
right?
it was closed though. You'd assume because there is not.
Right.
And
Is
also,
there
that's
any-
the dude that was fucking yelling at you.
Oh, okay. His stall, is he still up on the balcony?
You're too far away to see.
Okay.
Come down the road quite a bit.
His stall, though, was there anything within like that could be grabbed, like that wasn't locked down?
No, like it was a building.
You can like
with a
steal his
door.
anvil?
Yeah, all along these
No.
sides of the roads there are buildings. There are small alleys you can go
Okay,
down where
so-
there's stalls, but these are all
So
buildings.
it's like proper stores with front doors. It's not like
Yeah.
stalls that you can walk up to and
Yeah.
just reach in. Okay.
What are you guys doing? You guys looking for stables?
I think I should sneak inside, create a diversion within the wall. That will draw the guards away from the gate and allow you two to go through.
Okay.
That could work. So either we find a shit pipe. I'm not against this in any way. I crawl through, come up, light the fire, or Gotho, you just toss me over. Either way. I'm down to fly or slither. Slither.
We should light a building on fire
Oh, that's what's gonna happen. I'm thinking inside.
Great idea. Wait,
outside.
but no horses inside the building.
No.
Gotho knows just the building.
Will it bring the men out away from the gates?
Not the tavern, Gothel.
Don't burn the tavern, Gotho!
Oh my God.
Please!
I just fucking wrote in my notes, Northern Blacksmith fucking hates Gotho. Even more so now.
My notes say Marcus evil Tilstad. That's it. Marcus evil.
We want guards out of building, not inside.
Right. Okay.
So we light fire outside.
I see what you're saying. All right, let's do this.
Which building? You just tell me.
That one.
Which one?
Yeah, you can see he's pointing up the road a little bit, and
Can I do a perception check to see if there's anybody around the building that he points at?
yeah, go ahead.
Like in the moment that he points at
Go
it, I
ahead.
just immediately.
Disadvantage. You see like the silhouette of a figure kind of on top of what looks to be like a balcony of the building. But there's like one or two guards kind of
Is that someone up
crisscrossing
there?
down the street.
Well,
Is that someone up? You see that? You see that?
Fire at some point.
Listen, Gotho and Randall go to the wall. Fora, you can make fire without a torch.
Yes, I can.
You go to building,
Yes, I will.
light it on fire from side where man on top cannot see you.
Yes.
When he starts screaming, guards will come.
Okay.
Randall climbs the wall.
Oh,
You join us and climb wall.
okay.
Don't be seen.
Okay. This is a foolproof plan.
Sounds pretty straightforward, if you ask me.
Yep. Okay. Well, see you folks on the other side.
Okay,
Nora just starts walking over to.
what's the plan? What are you doing? You walking over to that direct building?
Yeah, Gotho and Randall, we're gonna go to the wall,
Yeah.
like far enough away from the main entrance that we're not like
Okay, yeah. So
front
you
of the
can
guards.
take a quick, and again, like I want to emphasize because I feel like it was lost in translation. Like you guys are in the city is walled in, and then within there's the palace or the castle with the walls.
And
on
there's
it as
and there's
well.
an inner wall. There's
Yeah,
an inner
okay,
keep.
yeah.
That's
So
okay,
you guys find a quick side road, kind of go down it and jump over a fence or two, and come through. You step in a shit pipe really quickly for another building. Unfortunately, Randall.
God damn it.
But you guys make it to like a section of the wall where you have to kind of like crouch next to one of these buildings down a side street. The wall is in front of you, but you can see the guards leaning over, checking. You can hear like a couple of them barking orders as they pass by. You can see they have some sort of signal to each other as they pass by. One of them just kind of clacks their wrist against their shield, and they do it every single time. They just kind of twist it and clack their wrist against their shield, and as they walk by each other.
Can I do like a perception check to see if there's something? I mean, you say automatically that we kind of notice this, but can I like study it for the 3 or 4 times or how
go
many
ahead.
times?
Give me like an
to see if I
intelligence
could
check.
possibly replicate it in the future.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. You see, like the shields they have like on their hands, and they just kind of like take it and just kind of twist into it. Their van brace hits the shield, and it just makes this like very awkward clanging or clacking sound against the
Like
wood.
a thunk, like almost like a hollow.
Yeah,
like,
it's just like a
on the inside. Of it.
like, and they just
It's
walk by
it's
each
very
other.
Distinctive. It's a very
Yeah.
distinctive noise that pretty much you'd need a shield like
and
that for.
and a pair of van braces. Yeah.
Okay.
And they seem to do it. You can kind of discern it's like the all clear, like nothing over here.
I have a shield and van braces, right? Like I could
Yes, you do actually. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So,
How tall is the inner wall?
I'd say about 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite tall.
We can do
Actually.
this.
Actually, if it's only 20 feet,
You could just jump it.
I'm thinking Gotho could jump up and grab it if I use my monk ability.
You could jump up and just kind of place me on top, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't even need to throw you.
I hate
No.
this group.
I just picture a guard on the wall. All of a sudden, just a Goliath comes up and just like sets a half.
Well, I did the
See that?
jump
Ah!
up again
It just
and
starts
just, like,
cleaving
sets a
people.
tiefling.
Like the irony is, before this session specifically, I looked up in the handbook the rule on how high you can jump, and determined that Gotho's like vertical elevation that I can jump after using Step of the Wind is 16 feet, and that's where my feet
Yeah.
my feet
So
come.
it means
16
like your
feet off the
waist is
ground.
gonna be like at the very top of the wall. Like,
So I could jump up to where the wall is at my waist and just like back up and over it.
I love this plan.
For you, kind of like sauntering towards the building that was pointed out to you. You see like a man on top of the balcony, just kind of sitting there smoking a pipe. Familiar smell of cherry weed. There's a guard kind of crisscrossing across the street, looking down alleyways. Every time you see, like, every time he looks down an alleyway, gonna hear this as he crosses over. Kind of makes it about, I'd say, 45 feet away from you, towards the castle, and you're just standing in front of this building. What are you gonna do?
A perception check to see what is flammable on this building.
Okay.
Come on!
I mean, it's made of wood.
Oh!
Wood. Wood is flammable.
Yeah.
There's that.
So is anyone looking over in my general direction?
With that perception check, you can't really see anybody. You see the guy up there. He looks pretty distracted. Nobody else you could see.
Okay. Fora just lights her thumb and walks along the side of the building, just dragging her thumb along the side of the wall.
Okay. I'd say, yeah. You kind of dig the nail in almost as well, and it just like this small jet of flame. It doesn't catch in a couple places. Pause for a moment, and like as you're walking away, you have to do it slow enough that it catches, because the wood won't catch immediately. There's some spots where like it looks like a fatty varnish has been applied, and that just like up the wall immediately. And by the time you're by the end of it, the man is now like, "Oh, God! Fire!" And you can hear like the heavy like jostle of chainmail, just people jogging down the road. I
believe that's our cue.
End of it. Hear from the alley behind you here. Stop! Arsonist! And that's where we're gonna end the session for tonight. You lighting a fucking building on fire.
You weren't supposed to get seen.
There was, if your perception check was good enough, there was like 2 guards just chilling like 10 feet behind you. All right.
Don't drink an arson, kids. All right. Don't drink an arson.
Don't drink and arson. Thank you guys for playing tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. This, whatever the fuck this was. Yeah. Whatever the fuck this was. You guys did good. You guys did good in the skill challenge, though. I hope that was well understood. That was something that I picked up from 4E, from a couple of suggestions of other GMs. So I hope it went well. There's tweaks that have to be made for it because it's specifically a 4E thing, but it was much better than you guys like moving pieces on a map through a river and flooded cavern, and B, much better than spending a week walking under mountains. So